All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. I am Dave Chappelle. No relation to Dave Chappelle. Just a different Dave Chappelle. That's my new stage name. I think it'll be a good one. I'm going to be your comedian for the next 4.5, 5 minutes, I guess. I guess we'll get started. In the interest of transparency, because I am an honest man, I want to let you all know that I do have a super PAC. I do. I am being sponsored tonight. I only have the one donor. I do. But I am being sponsored tonight by Lazy Boys. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I should clarify, not the recliner retailer. Rather, there's a group of young college-age boys that are too lazy to write their own jokes who have paid me to be here tonight. And so here I am. I like to imagine that they're all like pledging the same frat. And like, they all watched The Crashing with Pete Holmes, and none of them really understood it, but they keep saying that relatable humor is the death of comedy. But they have no idea what that means. Nobody. It's okay. No. You were right not to laugh at that? No, stop. You were right not to laugh at that. I wrote that one for me, not for you. You know what they say in showbiz? 1 for you, 0 for them. So, let's get real. Let's have a conversation. Let's get serious. Guys, I think I may be a feminist. No, don't hold back. That's a bold, brave statement in the year 2020. Come on. I deserve applause and accolades. Thank you. Guys, I think I'm a feminist most of the time. Most of the time. Don't judge me for saying that, okay? Because a lot of men in this room enjoy the same most of the time feminism that I do, all right? You ever been to a dawat or like a lunch or a dinner, any celebration of any kind? What happens when the aunties come over and are like, chai banna? Or like, it's time to clean up, or like, khana is ready or something? Who gets up? Who gets up? Raise your hands. Who gets up? That's right. Everyone here who's not me or a man, right? We sit there just grunting at each other about how like the end of Game of Thrones kind of sucked, because I guess we're still talking about that. And meanwhile, amongst the women, there's like this weird jockeying happening where they're like all calculating in their heads, how close are they to the host? Do they care about this host's son at all? Should they like, what are they gonna, do they have to get up, right? We enjoy that kind of sometimes feminism. It's a reality. I was recently reading, because of some of the unrest and like going on in the world, Pakistan had those marches going on, women are looking for control over their bodies. And I'm gonna make another bold statement. Women should have control over their bodies, yeah. Don't bother. No, it's fair. I'll be honest, I don't deserve applause for that one. Women should have control over their bodies, and that is a fact. And I tried to consider it as like more of a debate, right? Like consider the other side of things. But I kept getting, like I hit this roadblock mentally, where I tried to consider controlling someone else's choices about their body. But I realized, like, I have zero control over my own body. So, like, who am I to say jack all to anyone else, right? Like, can you imagine me legislating control over someone's bodily autonomy? Look at what I've done with mine. I have been irresponsible as all hell. The government should be dictating to me what I do, frankly speaking. Look at me. I'm 24. This is me at 24, right? Like, it's downhill from here, baby. This is the peak. My hair started thinning this year, right? Like, this is it. This is it. So look, okay, here's an example. Every morning, I got a little sad there for a second. Every morning I get up and I go to take a shower. I look down, I can't even see my toes past my belly. And it's a goddamn problem, let me tell you. All right? It's a problem. I wrote this for a Muslim audience, so I'm trying to stay free. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm being a little harsh on myself. Weight is a complicated issue, right? There's all sorts of things that go into deciding whether you're prone to gaining weight or losing weight. Epigenetic factors. I don't know if that's a real word. But like recently, I maybe shouldn't be so hard on myself, because in this last year we discovered in my family that my mom had a thyroid disorder, hypothyroid, whatever it's called. And so she got medicated for it and lost like a whole lot of weight, mashallah. Everybody say,
mashallah.
That's right. It's my mom.
Why is he funny?
So she lost a lot of weight, and thyroid disorders are like super hereditary. And I have a whole lot of thyroid disorder symptoms. So like, I kind of fit the bill on all counts. You'd think that I would go to a doctor and I would get diagnosed. But not. See, because here's the problem, is there's a 50% chance that I go to the doctor and I get a blood test done and they're like, oh yes, your thyroid is unthyroidable. And I have to take thyroid medication and maybe I'm able to gain control over my weight gain, maybe even reverse it, like lose some weight. That'd be real great. There's also, bear with me here, there is also a 50% chance that I go to the doctor, I get the blood test done, and my thyroid is thyroiding very well. And you know what that means for me? That means that this, every inch and curve, every stretch mark, that's my fault. 100% incontrovertibly like my fault, the result of my choices. And that's a level of culpability and accountability that I'm frankly just not prepared for. So instead, I will bask in the apathy of my uncertainty. I will enjoy that. I will keep pushing it off. Maybe one day I'll see the doctor. And in the meantime, when people needle me about my weight, I can just kind of say, yeah, I might have a thyroid disorder, so who's the asshole now, right? Sorry, I had to get that one in there. It just felt right. And honestly, you know what, being fat as a guy in our culture is fine, right? Like, I'm lucky, I'm a guy. If I was a girl, this would suck so bad, right? Like, it's so hard as a woman in our culture gaining weight, like, it becomes harder to make friends, it becomes harder to find a job, it becomes harder to like meet someone to marry and spend the rest of your life with, and God forbid you run into an auntie anywhere. And the comments that you're gonna get as a result of not daring to be perfect. But me as a guy, I'm fine, right? Like, I'm gonna graduate from school this December, say inshallah.
Inshallah.
I'm gonna graduate from school this December, get a job, hopefully get a salary, and odds are I'm gonna marry someone 10 times hotter than me. That's fine, that's good. For me, not for you. That's good. And I'm okay with that double standard because, like I said, I'm a feminist. Most of the time.